A Nuzlocke refers to a generally agreed upon rule set that makes Pokemon games significantly more challenging, so I decided to try and recreate it in Skyrim. The full rule set will be listed down in the description, but to quickly summarize, every single time I die, the most recent weapon I used will be banned for the rest of the run. What counts as a weapon is just defined by its type and refinement material, so every single sword refined with iron counts as one weapon, an iron sword. The game is played in survival mode on master difficulty, and to make sure there's no confusion, all followers and spells are completely banned. On top of that, all forms of damage dealing outside of weapons are also banned, so no damage dealing shouts, powers, or poisons. And finally, I won't be using any glitches or exploits, and all weapons must be named after a Pokemon to make sure I grow attached to them before I must bury them. This is technically a continuation of a previous run where I beat the entire main quest line using this rule set. Don't worry, you don't need to have seen that video to understand this one, just know that every weapon listed on the screen right now, I've already lost. This time, I'll be tackling the Dark Brotherhood questline, and adding one more rule set to make this truly a hardcore Nuzlocke. And that's that I can't use any recovery items while in combat whatsoever. Here we go. To kick things off, I head straight over to Windhelm to speak to a little boy performing an ancient ritual to summon a murder cult to him to go and take out the woman running the only orphanage in all of Skyrim. You know, just like how every good Pokemon game starts. After chatting with him, I head over to Riften with Sudowoodo, the woodcutter's axe, and embed it directly into the back of Grelod the Kind. Then I simply collect my reward and return home to greet my daughter after a long day's work and get a nice rest. After what had to be the best night's sleep of my life, I woke up in a strange place with a strange woman who was very on a bookshelf. And she told me I had to murder someone before I was allowed to leave. Now, I've had some rough mornings before, but I'm starting to think I might have done something wrong to end up in this situation. Regardless, a decision had to be made because there were 3 someones I could murder. After speaking with all 3 of my potential victims, my live chat at the time decided I should murder both men and spare the life of Aaliyah Quintus, so naturally that's exactly what I did.
What a scream. I do want to kill her. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I do wish to kill her. Peach, opinions on just murdering all 3? I mean, if y'all want her to live, we can leave her. I am a man of the people. Guess that is what it is. Also, who do y'all think I am? This is my stream. This is my stream, and I say she dies. This ain't a democracy.
After Lickitung, Munchlax, and Sudowoodo tasted the blood of 3 strangers, not only did Astrid let me leave the shack, but she cordially invited me to join her in the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary in Falkreath, so I headed there straight away. After meeting my new family and receiving my first contracts from Nazir, I was ready to set off, but not before donning the Dark Brotherhood armor set. While I have much better armor at this point, I figured it was best to look the part, so I'll be wearing it throughout this entire questline.
Put the execution hood on. I mean, I'll wear it, like, to show you, but then I'm not gonna, like, wear it because, you best believe that I want this 20% extra bow damage. Also, I feel like I might run into some people running around like this. Also, imagine that, you just got 3 freaking kill quests, and this is where they were given to you at. And again, without a fast travel system, they have me go all the way up to Dawnstar, in the middle of the freaking mountains near Windhelm, where I might freeze to death. And to freaking Iverstead. Like, we can't get to any of these places. I'm here horseless, and the closest stables are freaking Whiterun again? This is some junk. Like, survival mode makes the game a lot harder because of the lack of health regen, but the lack of fast travel just makes this tedious.
The good news is, these first few contracts are really easy. They just sort of serve as a way to dip your toes in the water and let you know how the Dark Brotherhood really operates, so not really anything to talk about here.
Got him. Get wrecked, Narfy. He's not even running from me. He's running from mud crabs. Never mind, maybe he's not running from mud crabs. Maybe he's running from this named dragon. Oh, I'm freaking dead. I'm so freaking dead. We need to go down to the city. Come on, come on. Got it. That should keep me alive long enough to get down here. Can we go into any of these freaking houses? Y'all should do something about this dragon that's attacking your city. Town thing. Oh, can we go in here? Woodcutter's axe? Woodcutter's axe, right? I soul trapped with the freaking dwarven axe, didn't I?
I honestly don't think I could have handcrafted a situation to go more poorly than that, but because of it I lost Yuxi, my dwarven war axe, who currently was serving as my only way of trapping souls to enchant my future weapons, so I'll have to fix that sometime soon.
By the order of the Jarl, stop right there.
Do I have a bounty here? A 1,000 gold bounty in Dawnstar? Why?
So you know how I said you didn't need to see the previous video to understand this one? Well, I wasn't lying. While I didn't recognize it at the time, apparently I got this bounty when killing my last target. I'm assuming the mud crabs must have ratted me out to the Jarl since there was certainly no one else around to witness this crime, but whatever. Bounties in Skyrim are fairly easy to clear, so this should just be a small bump in the road for us.
I guess let's see what it takes, because these are the only ones I care about. Literally took 100% of everything I had. Nah, we're not doing that. Where can I reload to? Would it be faster to jailbreak and then just pay the bounty that way? That doesn't count, right? But that counts. I just wasn't. Oh, I'm reloading at this point. I'm not doing that again. I was doing this as a funny, but I forgot about what challenge I was doing for a second. So I just lost the woodcutter's axe, right? Because I hit the mud crab with it or whatever and then ran away for a long time. Okay, that was a hit. We dealt damage. Not much, but we dealt damage. I specifically bopped a mud crab. So Sudowoodo's dead.
You know, sometimes even I don't fully comprehend what's going through my own mind, and this is certainly one of those times. Sudowoodo, you certainly deserved better than what you got, but unfortunately, what you got was me. Rest in peace, buddy. Thankfully, after my severe lapse in judgment, there were no other difficulties to taking out my target here, right?
Oh look, it's a dragon in Dawnstar. Is anyone surprised? I'm not, because I've never been in Dawnstar and this not happened. I hate Dawnstar so much. Why? There's always a freaking dragon here. 100% of the time. I refuse to hear any evidence to the contrary. Bo is on the line right now, whether or not I actually shoot this dragon, because it was what I used before the last axe anyway. It's a blood dragon and it's half dead. Okay, we helped them kill the dragon, I think. Totally forgot. We did the entire main quest line. Why am I freaking screwing around like this? We can make him land and fight everybody. And we'll get a free dragon soul out of it. I mean, not free. I definitely straight up died. Actually, this guy wasn't... Oh, that almost ended up poorly for me. Just wait till she goes home. That's not as fun. What? It just bounced off an invisible wall. Why is it doing that? Anybody know what that's about? Why? You're freaking kidding me. I'm going to kill her this way. Come on, that's bound to work. Yes! Okay. Guards like, huh? Didn't see nothing.
After a quick trek home to drop off my old dead friends and to pick up some new ones that were doing a much better job currently of being alive, I said hi to my daughter and her recently acquired pet fox before heading back off to the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary to turn in my contracts. I'll be honest here, while I put on a brave face, the Dark Brotherhood can be kind of unsettling. I mean, after all, they're a group of people only joined by their shared love of murder. They kind of start to creep me out after a while. But thankfully, everything felt much better after seeing a warm, friendly, familiar face that I knew would never try to hurt me.
Hey, it's him! It's him! Y'all remember him, right? We helped him with his cart!
And thank you to the weird little freak show whose cart broke down on the side of the road. May our paths cross again someday.
He remembers!
From the road, Cicero never forgets a face. Our mother.
He's transporting my mother! Oh my gosh!
After turning in those contracts, Astrid sends me off to Markarth to meet with a woman named Mawiri, who has performed the Black Sacrament to have me kill her ex-boyfriend. And if I'm willing, to also kill her ex-best friend, who is currently grieving and was recently burgled, in order to make that best friend's mom even more sad for not liking Mawiri more than her own daughter, or something like that. Mawiri's a peach, you'll love her. While her motives may be kinda whack, I am a professional, so naturally I did kill Mawiri's best friend, who did nothing wrong other than get robbed, I'm pretty sure. But still, it had to be done. On the way out of Windhelm though, I did discover what is apparently a known glitch, and that's that the knife weapon and horses have some really weird interactions.
Where did I just go? This doesn't count if I die. This is a straight up glitch. That's some bull crap. We ain't. Am I even dead? Yes, I am. Okay, yeah, no, we're not counting that. That's some bull crap. I have no idea what just happened to my game. That kind of death that is not something I did. So we were like running, and then I like opened this, and I switched from the bow to that. Okay, so it didn't glitch me out of existence that time. So, oh. What is this glitch? What is this? Like, I have no control over what direction I'm going, by the way. I'm just holding forward. Now I'm holding nothing. What has happened? Just so you know, everything that happens until we fix this does not count. What happens if I dismount? What the heck? What have I done? How have I done this? Okay. Now we know not to equip the knife. I was actually trying to equip Kabutops so that if I run into something, I can swing off the side of the horse.
Now, Elaine Dufont isn't any ordinary ex-boyfriend. He happens to be a bandit leader. And those bandits don't mess around.
Wrong button. Oh, we're so dead. What's the chances they can... Why? Oh my gosh, I'm so cold that I'm moving so slow. I think I like my chances better with the fire, I'm not gonna lie. She just ran straight through it, did not give a crap. I was wondering if maybe she would not. Oh gosh, we gotta go back through. Warmer, but still very cold. Well, I need to be warmer still than that. We gotta go back outside. We gotta go back outside. Oh gosh. I was still thinking of New Vegas. I was trying to walk slowly and instead I hit to sprint. Okay, I'm hidden. Hidden means I use potion. Hidden means I use item. Where did she go though? Because she ain't dead and she ain't in her bed. There she is. I'm just gonna stop moving. I'm in a fairly dark corner here. Oh, she's coming my way. That's bad. How did she not just see me? Yeah, I'm nervous about kill cams here. I'm detected, but by what? Oh, I feel much better about my chances against you. But not all of you. Back in. Goodness. Yep. Oh, we're manually reloading. That's a death, but we're not reloading that save because then we're just looped. We're going back a little bit. So there goes Kabutops. The Alduin killer has died.
Goodbye, sweet Kabutops. While the World Eater was no match for you, apparently Bandit Highwayman was just a little bit too much for you to handle.
All because I accidentally hit the shout button when I was trying to just walk slower. I think we just need to use the bow. We have to stealth archer this right now just to not die to her. Oh, she's locked in the animation. Huge. Fantastic. Okay. The thing is, using a bow is also stupidly risky. Are they both? They're both strong. That's... Oh, we're so screwed. And one of them has a bow, too. That is bad. Strong enemies with bows are terrible. Oh, gosh. I think I just take a death. I think I just lose something bad. I think I should have done that a minute ago. I think I just lose Lickitung here. I guess I can hit him and then try to run away. And now, like, if I hit him, so, like, if I die, it's just a knife that goes anyway. So I can still try to get away. Oh, okay. We need healing, though. Is this, like, a stupid amount of stuff to have to use just to save a non-combat weapon? But I think it's worth it. Maybe we just take this really... Nope. I was going to say really slow. I think we just leave and do that again, but try and get shots off while we can on the way out. I feel like I need to wait a while before going back in. I'm, like, scared now. But, like, we're at full health. We can take a hit. He's here. He's definitely here. Okay. We're gonna fight him. But we're not fighting two of them. Back out. I could, like, wait for an in-game hour, but then I'd just be so cold again, but I think that's the play here. And I'm pretty sure if I do this, then when I go in, he won't be there. The warmth mechanic is annoying as heck. Come on, just get... Yeah, there we go. I think now... Hold up. I switched to this, and I want to finish him off with this. Where'd he go? Got him. I don't like that he has a two-handed weapon. I don't like my chances here. If we're not within kill cam range, though, we can dodge his attacks pretty easy, but if they get within kill cam range, then you can't dodge them anymore. Okay. Got him. We're good. Can someone please explain kill cam range? I will explain that.
And now it's time for Magoo Explains Incredibly Stupid Game Mechanics.
When your health is low enough that the game registers that one power attack would kill you, sometimes it will enter a cinematic camera angle and they will enter a custom animation. You might see it sometimes where they like grab the thing and like rope it over somebody's head and like headbutt them over and over. It's just to give the game like this extra flair around like deaths and stuff. However, they made the kill cams activate not on hit, but on the activation of the attack. So if you get within range of someone, like physical range of their attack hitting you, and they activate a power attack, even if you had plenty of time to move out of the way of it, the game will enter that kill cam, that cinematic camera mode, and stop you from being able to move and lock you into that animation until you're dead. I think usually activates on like some sort of like a critical hit kind of system or something like that, where you can have what seems to be plenty of health to even take the strongest power attack they could throw out, and it might still go to a cinematic camera and kill you. Kill cam also ignores armor. Yeah, that is why. Is that like, so like, while normally he might be doing 50 damage per hit, and even on a power attack, he would only be doing 75 to 100. If you ignore my 145 armor rating, then all of a sudden that damage threshold can jump up to like 150 or so, and he could one-shot me when I have 3 times the health that his attacks are actually doing.
This has been Magoo Explains Incredibly Stupid Game Mechanics.
How strong is this dude? Not at all. Why did these dudes even accept you into their ranks? Also, that made it sound like it hit him and did no damage, so I don't know what that was about. I really shouldn't be. Oh, shoot. I've messed up. Oh. We're fine. That is a kill cam. The fact that enemies can do it too does not feel good. This. We found it! A new hand touches the beacon! We did it! We won the game! We beat Skyrim!
Thankfully, even though I had some very close calls, Kabutops remained the only casualty of this part of the questline. However, this is where we start to see the ultimate enemy of any Nuzlocke: Overconfidence.
Now there is a dragon mountain thing over here, which like we could get a shout from the word wall, but we also could like freaking die. This is a mistake. Didn't even hit. Cool. Oh, it's just a normal dragon. Okay, cold breath is bad though. That's really bad. Huh? I disagree. Ah, shoot. I'm dead. I'm not dead. Dead.
And so I lost Ledian, the Falmer bow. Now, at this point I feel it's important to mention how significant every single bow is. This was my 4th bow loss, and once they're all gone, I have no ranged attacks, period. Being 4 deaths in before getting to any of the hardest parts of the questline was starting to make me a little bit nervous, so I figured I might want to do a little bit better job of gearing up before moving forward. And the best way to do that was to get married. Now, I know that might not make sense, but whenever you're married, your spouse opens up a shop that you can access anytime you're at home, which is also where I was storing all of my crafting materials and weapons. This way I could sell any of the valuables to the shop that my spouse runs whenever I got home, a shop that also happens to sell both filled and empty soul gems, which I could use to enchant all the weapons I was going to be using to help unlock more of their potential. The only question was who to marry. There wasn't really any one spouse candidate that made more or less sense for this run, so I decided to put all of their names on a big wheel and spin it and just go with whoever it landed on. And naturally, rather than landing on any of the easy marriage candidates, it landed on Dirkethus, who's currently trapped in Darkwater Pass, and in order to marry him, you first must go save his life from the clutches of the Falmer.
I don't want to do the quest for Dirkethus! I'll end up dying! Oh, but he's being held captive by Falmer! That's not good for me! I don't want to freaking clear Darkwater Pass.
But who am I to argue with fate? Clearly I was destined to marry Dirkethus, so I set off for Darkwater Pass immediately.
This is so not going to go well for me. That thing just dropped from the freaking sky? Alright, it's a normie Falmer, but I still don't know how much I trust in my ability to take out a normie Falmer. Because they poison you. Hello? My shouts aren't working. My shouts aren't working. I was trying to use become ethereal. It's just not working. Yeah, it thinks it's on cooldown. I hate this glitch. Okay, at least we took a soul. And also, we'll take a sword, because I don't have one of those. All this is for you, Drakethis. And I'm not convinced it's a good idea. Still. Oh, heck no. Those things suck. They demolish you. I'm wearing freaking Dark Brotherhood armor. I'm not wearing anything good. This is not a good idea. This is so stupid. I don't have to be doing this. By the way, I'm gonna keep calling it chittin, because I like how chittin sounds better than chitin. I don't care what's correct, but it would be nice to get their chittin, because there are weapons that refine with chittin. Give me that chittin. By the way, since this is completely optional, I'm going to be unapologetic in my stealth archering. Muffle putting in some heavy lifting there. Holy crap. He's kind of stuck. Okay, we're fine. The reason I thought it was chitin is because that's what my 6th grade biology teacher taught me, and that's why my brain has read that word as chitin my entire life. Why is he walking like that? Why are you moving like that, dude? You're freaking me out. Let's go! Why did we hear him talking? Is he down this pit? Is he down here? Yeah, so there, okay, so we have to get around to that. Great, freaking love it. Wait, what's down the waterfall? Because we needed to go down, not up, right? Oh, that's where we already were. Where the heck? I'm definitely clearing out stuff I don't need to. I know I took a wrong turn and I have to double back and all of that, and y'all know this and I don't know this and whatever. I don't normally come save Drakethis, okay? It's not in my usual Skyrim run routing for casual playthroughs. Me and Drakethis have never been united before. I'm assuming it's some hidden garbo, right? I'm not gonna look it up. Is it something in here? It's so freaking dark. I don't have any torches and I can't use candlelight. How do I retrieve Drakethis? Drakethis, I want to wed you. Please don't hide from me, Drakethis. We belong together. I didn't go that way. Like under the freaking waterfall. Yeah, well, this ain't it. This room still feels like it should have something, but it's so dark in here I can't freaking tell. How do I save my boy Drakethis? Come on now, Drakethis! How'd you get down there, Drakethis? This looks like it should open, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. This also, wait, there's a lever right there. It's this one. I was literally one to the left. Screw me. Drakethis! I need to get you out of this cave there, Drakethis. I mean, this was already open. His gate was open. Were you even trapped here, Drakethis, or were you just hanging? Were you just waiting for somebody to come along and kill the Falmer? You seemed very not trapped here, Drakethis. I'm not gonna lie about it. Because there's a lever on this side of the wall.
Miraculously, in my quest to save the life of my future husband, I did not lose a single friend from the team along the way. Although there were many, many close calls.
Yeah, I'm on the market. What can I say, Drakethis? Together till the end then, Drakethis.
Finally, I was able to become one with the true love of my life. However, at the ceremony, I may or may not have run into some early red flags.
Hooray! Why did he leave? Hey, Drakethis, what? Why did you leave while he was still... That's not how weddings work, Drakethis! Is he gone? Don't we have to have a conversation about where to live? We need him to come live at our house. He won't come live at our house if we don't tell him to. We have to rewatch the wedding ceremony. He just ran out. Yes. I have to skip through his dialogue. He's literally running! He ran! Really doesn't want to come to your house. Yeah, he's not being the best husband right now. We could still pick somebody else. It's not too late. Did it just crash the freaking game? It crashed the game this time? Drakethis does not want to move in with us. We shouldn't be having marital problems this early on. That's all I'm saying. We haven't even made it out the door yet, although he's very eager to. We did it! Tundra Homestead. You couldn't even pick his home because he doesn't have one. But if you didn't do that, I don't know if he would have been there or not.
While it took a bit of doing, I was finally able to chase down and convince my husband to come live with me before leaving the temple, which meant that everything should be working fine now. Our marital troubles didn't stop there though. Drakethis was already proving to be an absent husband and an even more absent father to our young, impressionable daughter, but unfortunately we don't have a lot of time to deal with that right now as there are some other very pressing things to manage.
Also, all that and Drakethis is still not here. So, Maybe he's just not here yet. Maybe let's sleep for a day. Oh, there he is. Why does he keep running away? Where's he trying to get to? You live here, Dirkethus. Oh, if you sleep, he'll come here for lover's comfort. Yeah, so we can sell all of that. Stop running away. Oh my gosh, why? What is going on there?
Also, somewhere along the way, since Dirkethus was failing at the main reason I wanted him for a spouse, I decided to head over to Solitude to buy a ring from Radiant Raiment with a health regen enchantment on it, and I picked up the power from the Lady Stone, so that I could just wait an hour to get most of my health back whenever I needed it. Astrid doesn't trust Cicero for some reason, even though he's probably the most trustworthy guy I've ever met and an old friend of ours, but she still insisted that we had to spy on him, and also insisted that we had to do that from inside a coffin. So that was a little rude of her, but we went along with it anyway because she's in charge or whatever. And naturally, it was proven that Cicero had done nothing wrong, because there's nothing wrong with Cicero. He's just an all-around stand-up great guy. However, during all of that, the corpse lady did talk to me, which Astrid got really ticked about for some reason, so she sent me off to go kill a vampire by myself. Which, you know, seemed a little harsh, but she's in charge, so I went along with it again. Thankfully, that vampire turned out to be quite the pushover, so I didn't have any real issues with either of my most recent contracts. After returning to the sanctuary to speak with Astrid, she finally gave me permission to pursue the contract that the Night Mother gave me, so I headed off to speak to Amon Motier. That didn't go very poorly, however the trek back did. Don't forget, since I'm playing in the survival mode added by Anniversary Edition, fast travel is disabled, so any of these random go talk to somebody across Skyrim parts of a quest aren't exactly easy, because I do have to cross the entirety of Skyrim, and most of the time I can just run from everything. Sometimes something different will happen. I stumbled across some sort of an Anniversary Edition camp with enemies using gold weapons. I don't have a single one of those yet, so they could actually fill out the team quite substantially. So I thought this was a good opportunity for me. Now, I decided a while ago that I wasn't going to use any of the very obviously overpowered Anniversary Edition content, but one thing I have been allowing myself is some of the new base weapons, such as the new crossbow types and some of the new weapon material types. Well, I was planning to allow those, but I haven't actually found any yet. Until now. Additionally, I still didn't have the notes that allowed me to forge the gold weapons, and I thought those were in this camp. I found out later they were under a bridge near this camp, but just keep in mind that at the time I did not realize this.
Ha ha ha! I shall flee! Don't know what the crap that was supposed to be. How bad do y'all hurt? Quite. Hello, Thalmor! You hate everyone, right? Would you also happen to hate these guys? Oh wait, yeah, they're fighting somebody else now. Okay, here's a good chance. Never mind, it did not take them very long. I'm not even cold. Why am I swinging so freaking slow? Oh gosh. Match! Man, the having to wait on animations thing sucks. Go to the flying mammoth! To the flying mammoth, he will save us! Oh no, oh no, oh no. Are the giants after me? The giants are after me, why? We're fine. We're fine. Get out of here. Oh, they killed the freaking mammoth. Oh gosh, he has a lot of health. Maybe I hit him with the pickaxe and like just see how that goes. Maybe I just came up with a new plan. There's no way he kills 2 saber cats, right? Oh, like, oh crap, he's already killed one. Holy moly, what is this guy made of? All right, we are on the notched pickaxe. Holy crap, this is going well. Was going well. Okay, pickaxe loss, that's acceptable.
And here we see demonstrated what will continue to be my greatest flaw when it comes to this run, and that is overcommitting to something I should just let go of. In this case, a singular golden bow.
Okay. Oh gosh, I'm still getting shot at? What? Oh goodness. I think I just go in close with the warhammer and try not to get hit on the way in. What just happened? I didn't hit him, so was that the knife? Was that Lickitung? I literally whiffed. I got my attack and block back. Okay, hold up. Oh gosh, if I get hit by one of these, I don't even know what I lose at that point. Oh gosh. Okay, we're saved with the ethereal up. Okay, that's the dwarven dagger. Frick, it is the dwarven dagger. I like the dwarven dagger. That actually sucks a lot. That was one of my I'm running out of daggers. How'd you whiff at point blank? I don't know what happened. It did a sideways power attack, and I wasn't trying to power attack or moving sideways, so I have no idea why that happened. So I'm on the elven bow right now. I think I just run away and get hidden, heal up, come back. There's just one dude left. He'll go back to that same camp, and I can try and get a sneak attack on him. I think I play this the coward way. I have to. Oh wait, there he is. This is the guy. This is the guy we're here to murder. Bow on the line. We're killing this dude. That did not do that much. Maybe I'm having second thoughts on this. Gentleman's bow battle? No, I don't like the idea of a gentleman's bow battle. I think I'm going to cheat. I think I'm going to cheat by trying to club him over the head with this. Yeah, he has a dagger. That's what I like to see. I swear. I'm so dead. Oh, he stepped in a bear trap. I'm thinking that the waiting for an hour is letting him heal. So I'm gonna do that. So I can take like a hit. Yeah, screw you, punk. What? It's not the waiting for an hour that's doing it. There goes the Falmer sword. It's not the waiting for an hour. It's just instantaneous. That would have been good to freaking know. Jeez. All of our like expendable weapons are being expent. He's already on me again. Oh my gosh, are you freaking kidding me? Yeah, dude, you know what? Come over here. Please, let's have these two guys meet in the middle. This is my best. This is a gamble, but I'm going for it. Shoot the giant. Shoot the giant. Trying to hit me. Why is this giant so chill? Shouldn't he have started trying to kill me by now? That hit the giant! There's an arrow sticking out of the side of the giant, so this isn't even gonna work. Screw it. You know what? He's not at his camp right now. This thing is freaking creepy. Was I doing that for a reason? Is this just like a companion now? Wait for me at home. Tundra Homestead. You know, that's good. It's chill. We just got a new pet. Do we have anything we think we could kill him with? Like, he has a dagger, so like if we could stagger this dude. The golden bow though is very tempting because I may be able to stagger him pretty consistently with a great sword. I think it's worth risking the steel great sword, and then if I lose it, I give up. Who do you think you are? I am. That was the wrong shout. Oh, I'm so dead. Wait, hold on, maybe not. Stagger. We're committed. We're dead. Yep. Okay, that's a reload.
As the dust settles, I find myself without Carbink the pickaxe, Morgrim the Falmer sword, Daramaka the dwarven dagger, or Duwat the steel greatsword, all in exchange for only 2 golden weapons I acquired since I never ended up getting the golden bow anyway. Well, I guess I also obtained some weird alien spider thing that will live in my house with my children from now on, but otherwise I leave fairly empty-handed at an overall net loss of 2 weapons. I was exhausted from this and didn't even have the energy to consider using or naming either of the golden weapons, so just know that I have them in the back burner for now, but I won't be messing with them for quite some time. The pain's just a bit too much.
Don't you freaking tell me it's just laying here. Such an idiot. I was thinking like, oh well, I'm gonna have to fight a bunch of these guys anyway. Might as well try and get the golden bow this way. It's just laying there.
Continuing on my trek through the Skyrim wilderness, battered and beaten, I realized that after I turned this quest in, I was gonna need to go pick up some more weapons since I was running dangerously low. When something extra unfortunate happened.
Oh, come on! No, just screw off. Oh my gosh. No, y'all two can fight if you want. I'm out of here. I'm not doing that. No, you're both just gonna chase me instead of fighting each other, huh? Why would I expect anything else? How did that hit? I need to ground him so that I can start using Become Ethereal. How did that... It impacted and broke open and stopped on the tree multiple times. How that time did it go through? How that time did it go through? I'm actually so mad about that. I would not have trusted the tree if I hadn't seen it get stopped on the tree. But I saw it get stopped on the tree. I saw the tree stop it. I saw the tree stop it 3 times in a row. I'm a little distressed.
During each of the climactic battles of this run, or the end of every quest, I'm limiting myself to only bringing 6 weapons with me, like a team of Pokemon for the Elite Four, if you will. During the last section of the run, only 3 of those made it out alive. Pick-a-peck and, as you saw earlier, Kabutops were 2 of the 3 remaining survivors. Having lost both of them this early in this questline was really a lot more heart-wrenching than I was prepared for, and just made me all the more terrified to lose the last surviving member, Crawdaunt, the Elven Battle Axe, who has been incredibly great for the team in multiple occasions, but now is the only survivor of an age gone by. After suffering so much heartbreak, I was finally able to turn the quest into Astrid, who readied me for the next part of my journey. However, at this point I was down so many weapons, I needed to return home to get some more. And honestly, I just could use the comforting, warm smiles of my loving husband and child. But as you might have guessed, that's not what I found waiting for me.
Feeling a father's love and well rested, why do I not feel my lover's comfort? One second, y'all. What the crap is going on with Derkeithus? Yeah, there he is. Derkeithus!
This is the point where I kind of snapped. Is it too much to ask that my husband just be at home ever when I'm going through such a hard time? A little comfort and appreciation wouldn't be too much to ask for, would it? On top of that, he's the most absent parent I've ever seen. Our daughter's practically raising herself and the mutant spider and the pet fox. It's gone on long enough. We need to have some changes around here. And unfortunately, Skyrim doesn't have a system in place for divorce. So that only left one option.
I'll be here if you need me, love.
Will you? No, you won't. You're gonna sprint away like you always do. Derkeithus, we can't take this anymore. I can't live like this. I'm practically seeing red. Are you coming back home? No, you're just gonna ignore me like I'm not even here? No, don't! Thank you so much. I promise I'll get you a better parent.
Watch it.
You watch it! You watch this household fall apart! And you didn't even care! You just kept on running! Hello? This hurts me more than it hurts you, Derkeithus, I promise! But if it could hurt you a little more, that'd be great! I didn't want to have to do this. I also am not sure that I can. Is he invincible? Is this an essential NPC? Can I literally never get a divorce? Why is he essential?
Of course, not only had I somehow managed to marry the most bugged out NPC in the game, but apparently he's also incorrectly marked as essential currently. So isn't that just wonderful? However, I decided to spit at the divines who decided that I was forced to be forever stuck in a loveless marriage, and so began the quest to do something about it.
Hold on, we will find a way to get this divorce. Okay, so he's our follower now. Oh my gosh, you literally can't.
And yeah, after running through every option I could possibly think of in-game, I did take to console commands to try and fix this issue. And if you have a problem with that, I recommend you talk to your local marriage counselor, because this is not what love looks like.
How do I remove the essential tag?
Not quite good enough, are you?
Don't tell me I'm not quite good enough after all you've put me through. Darn craps. So that doesn't work. It says he's not essential already. So like the game doesn't think he's essential, but he is? Said essential is not essential. But he's also immune to death.
And this is where I realized I was apparently married to some sort of an eldritch entity who had become self-aware and risen above the rules of the game itself. However, I vowed that in this moment I would find a way to release me and my daughter from this marriage, if not for my sake, then for hers. She deserves a loving parent and not to be raised by 2 wild creatures that I just so happened to allow in my home. After running the gambit of every console command I could possibly find that could either fix or delete him, and all of them failing, I decided instead to just follow him to wherever he was going. Maybe some answers would lie there, and honestly I decided I was going to see this through if it killed me. And of course that's exactly what happened.
Hold it. This here's a toll road, see?
I'm having marriage problems. Leave me alone. This wasn't supposed to require fighting anyone. Listen, I don't have time for you right now, and I'm a little ticked off. I'm not gonna lie about it. You don't want to mess with me right now. I got crap going on. I got personal problems. Where did he freaking go? Is he gonna try and fight all of them? Where is he? No, he's down here shooting at him. Okay, we have to kill all of them. We have to kill all of them, or Derkeithus won't keep running. Oh gosh, that's a... Oh gosh, he does not take much damage. Hey, Derkeithus, you're invincible right now, right? Do you want to make yourself a little... Oh my gosh. Derkeithus has not proven himself as worthy of dying for. Oh, the stagger. I forgot the stagger. I stagger half the time now. He's using a dagger, so that... I do got that going for me. That didn't stagger. Neither did that.
After watching that clip, you might be questioning my ability to succeed in this run. Heck, you might be questioning my ability to play Skyrim at all. But I encourage you to remember that I was increasingly exasperated at this point in the run. I had just lost 5 friends very close together, and now was dealing with the frustration and brokenheartedness of a husband who would rather lead me through a bandit ambush and watch me die than show me the slightest ounce of affection. So yeah, I made some bad calls. Sue me or something. Regardless though, that's how I lost Delphox, the dwarven bow, who had just been brought onto the team to replace Pick-a-Peck, who had just been brought onto the team to replace Ledian. Remember how important I said bows were earlier? Well, I certainly did, and I was starting to panic a bit, but thankfully we were able to get through the rest of this encounter without any more casualties. No thanks to Derkeithus, of course. After finally arriving to Derkeithus' destination of Darkwater Crossing, where he formerly lived, he began to just slowly walk back home, in what I eventually realized was an endless loop of traveling back and forth between the 2 points, just in an effort to never be home, I guess. While here, I did want to check to see if this cleared his essential tag, which it didn't. You will notice, by the way, that I'm using a bow that I just lost. Anytime I use that, I reloaded it. It was just the quickest way to test for sure if he could be killed. He couldn't. From here, I began the grueling process of troubleshooting this by doing the marriage questline over and over with different combinations of factions assigned to myself that are designed to tell the game if you're married or not, which I could find very little info about online and continually proved to be ineffective, especially if I tried it on Derkeithus. Nothing ever works on Derkeithus. I sat through wedding after wedding with different NPCs just to see if I could get anything to work, but the same thing would happen every time. I would get married and then talk to them, and they would simply act as if we were not married. And when I went home, there was Derkeithus sprinting away from me.
Lover's comfort. He's back? Why?
Throughout this process, it revealed some even more bizarre glitches.
He just said, hey, melon nose? What has happened? What the crap?
Hey, cheese brain!
My new husband's calling me cheese brain! From one loveless marriage to the next! I can't find happiness in this life!
After a very, very long time of troubleshooting, I did find a way to take a spouse other than Derkeithus. And for whatever reason, I decided on the woman who paid me to murder her last ex. I'm sure that couldn't possibly bite me ever in the future. However, so far at least, she's seeming like actually a very good and present mother to our child, which is great considering Derkeithus never once acknowledged the existence of our child.
How's the Slayer doing?
Love, I think the fresh air does.
She's actually like being a mom. Derkeithus never had an option like that. He wasn't being a parent. He was absent as all get out.
Come to think of it, I don't actually know what ended up happening to Derkeithus. Some say he's out there still, serial marrying and then abandoning families all across Skyrim. May our paths never cross again. While gearing up for the next leg of my journey, I added Sawk to the party. Sawk is an imperial crossbow, but he just counts as a general steel crossbow since that's the refinement material. I've held off on using any crossbows up until this point because they're quite good and I wanted to save them until much, much later. However, it's clear that that wasn't really working out since I had no other ranged weapons available currently, so Sawk it is. Now that I had finally gotten a loving spouse and the family of my dreams, it was time to go assassinate a woman on her wedding day. I decided that for the Dark Brotherhood questline, I would complete all optional objectives as well, just to make things a bit more interesting, and normally to do so, I push the loose gargoyle head thing onto the bride-to-be while she's addressing everyone, but that's a source of damage that is not a weapon, so I couldn't do that here. It took a bit of doing, but eventually I found the perfect way to stealthily take her out while addressing her guests.
40 bounty added, why? 1,000 bounty added, why? Nobody saw it happen! You know what I think is funnier? I'm just gonna head on. Couldn't tell you for the life of me why that just happened.
As I triumphantly left Solitude, a fateful encounter occurred with a little boy named Blaze.
Why is this kid so down on himself?
I'm sick of sleeping outside.
He sleeps outside with the horses.
Now that I had a spouse who was a loving parent rather than an absent father who left me alone with our child, I figured why not? There was room in our life for one more member of the family.
Sure, why not?
Need it? Wow, thanks, Pop.
Blaze up, kid. We'll see you at home. Woo!
Gabriella then sends me out to kill Gaius Morrow, but I'm not supposed to do it while he's on the road, so I went and got a schedule from Dragonbridge and decided to just wait for him in the Bannered Mare in Whiterun. The only issue was he refused to leave a very specific chair in the middle of the room, and so it was almost impossible to kill him without collecting a bounty, and as we've seen, bounties and me don't go well together.
1,000 bounty added. Nobody saw that though. Nobody started fighting me when I did that, other than him. So if I like come up here and then like close this door, you know? So if I do this and then like get hidden right here again somehow. I just saved $1,000.
After arriving back at the sanctuary, I was told that Cicero went crazy and attacked everyone. No way, that can't be true. He's way too gentle of a soul. However, Astrid wanted me to look into it so much that she even gave me her personal horse, so after beholding Shadowmere, I was off to go and find out what happened. But not before speaking to Alava the Feeble in Whiterun, who told me about the ancient shrouded armor I could go get. Again, I said I'm doing all optional objectives, which means I need to go get that first. What could possibly go wrong?
Nice. Wait, will she just come after me now? Nice. Well, that was easy. Okay, I actually see the rune on the ground, so that's nice for a change, so I'm paying attention. Didn't see that one. Yes!
Oh, cool, and kinda weird. It's pretty rare for me to take on an optional objective and not end up losing at least one friend in the process. This is kinda nice, I could get used to this. For once, I didn't do anything stupid to mess it up.
Alright, we lost the mace.
Come on, dude, you were so close! Well, anyway, that's how I lost Clauncher, the elven mace, who was actually performing really well recently with his fire enchantment, so that's gonna hurt moving forward.
Oh, she's gonna heal again. No. Don't do it. Oh, we can get her soul too. Heck yeah.
With that finally taken care of, it was time to go and confront Cicero in the Dawnstar Sanctuary. Again, I'm sure he has a valid explanation for what happened.
That did nothing! Oh, okay, wait, no, wait. He doesn't do that much either. He doesn't do that much either.
Okay, well, he does enough to be concerning.
Let's just step outside for a second while I heal.
You'll notice something here that continues to be an issue for me through this run, and that is cold areas.
This sucks. Because also, every time I wait out here, I get my health back, but I get cold.
A lot of times, if combat starts to get a bit too heated, I can go through a load zone back out into Skyrim where most enemies won't follow me. There, I can wait for an hour, which will trigger my health regen, and reset them so that they're not waiting for me on the other side of the door. However, in somewhere like Dawnstar, doing so in survival mode makes my cold go up by a lot, which decreases my max health, which oftentimes is worse than just not even healing and going back in after a while. So it's a really delicate balancing act that makes entering a location like the Dawnstar Sanctuary a lot more difficult than somewhere in a warmer climate.
We're going to need to mash ethereal. Oh my gosh. And we're going to come farther in. We need to get warm, like awful. Run, 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 run. We're not getting warm here. We just need to head back into Dawnstar and get warm and come back. We're not losing a weapon like this. This is a stupid way to lose a weapon.
Another issue I often run into is Skyrim's really bad load problem, where the game loads in before you actually can see anything because it wants to fade in from black for some reason. This results in oftentimes me going through a load zone to take a significant amount of damage before I can even see what's going on or interact with the world whatsoever. There is technically a way around this by opening the console and letting the world fade in while it's open. However, that feels very much like an exploit, which I'm not allowed to use in this run. So for sake of fairness, I haven't been doing that, but it makes situations like this get very difficult very quickly. It was here in the Dawnstar Sanctuary that a new hero began to emerge. See, in these Nuzlocke runs, it's pretty common for me to keep a traditionally bad weapon on me in case there's a time where I know I'm going to die but can get one hit off with something before I do so. Things like the fork and knife are on me for that exact reason. Another such weapon is Ducklet, the fishing rod, who I've been keeping on me almost this entire time from the Anniversary Edition fishing expansion. However, there are some rare instances where these sacrificial pawns just bring an uncanny amount of luck with them, and Ducklet was doing just that.
Okay, do you notice that I took the damage before the swing actually hit me. Everybody else see that? Oh wait, no, hold up. Let's kill him with a fishing rod. Oh, we poked him in the butt with a fishing rod. That's awesome. Wait, elven sword. I think I need that. Hold on.
While here, I did pick up an elven sword named Honedge, who immediately joins the team and becomes sort of the default damage dealer for the next little chunk. It's nice to have a sword that attacks fairly quickly, but also does a decent chunk of damage.
I mashing shout. I think we leave. I think we leave for right now. I've gotten this off on the wrong foot. I think we just peace out for a sec, heal up, go back in. Oh, we killed one. We killed one. Big. Nice. Nice. Oh, we're in danger zone. I'm mashing. That entire time was mashing become ethereal. I don't know if y'all could hear that or not, but why the crap was it not working?
Skyrim shouts can often glitch out to where the game thinks they're on cooldown when they aren't actually. That's what happened here, and it led to the loss of Maractus, who's one of the oldest friends I had at this point. While Maractus wasn't on the Elite Four team from the last video, it was used in the last part of the run, specifically in the first battle with Alduin, so this one hurt a lot.
Now this is where a frost troll is, right? Which really sucks for us, but can I just ignore the frost troll? Because I don't like the idea of fighting the frost troll. Yeah, this seems like the obvious play here. It's the coward play, but I'm kind of okay with that at this exact moment. Congrations, me. I did it. Never mind. I didn't do it yet. Now what's the chances the frost troll will fight them if it comes down to it? I may have made a mistake. I may have made a horrible mistake. Let's see if frost troll will fight sanctuary guardians. I think that's where we're at. I can't get through here, can I? No, I cannot. Why are they working together? Why do troll like ghost? This feels unethical. Udafrakiti? What? Who's Udafrakiti? Why is it a named troll? I don't remember this. This is some stupid garbage junk. They can just go through the door. Wait, are they opening it? No, they're just gonna phase through it because they suck. I don't know why he thinks this is a way he can go when he can't. Yes, let's go. Get over here, Udafrakiti. Okay, that's half. Oh gosh, but they have quick regen, right? Wait, you know what I see? I see a strategy. And a strategy I am not ashamed of. Get wrecked, Udafrakiti! I want your soul! Your freaky deaky soul, whatever your name is!
Listen, you may look down on me for using the enemy's bad pathing against them, but it's not my fault the ghosts don't realize they can walk through doors or that Udafrakiti can't get on top of the fireplace to hit me while I shoot him with a bow. And honestly, things were starting to get desperate. You can't really blame me for using every tool at my disposal. After the loss of Maractus, the bulk of the remainder of the dungeon is cleared by Salk, Ducklet, and a dwarven mace named Scraggy, who actually starts being a pretty solid member of the team, who I'm happy to have around.
Yeah! Sit down, buddy! No thank you! We're getting our stride, everybody.
At the end of the dungeon, I found a poor, wounded, and frightened Cicero, who clearly I wasn't going to kill. None of this had been his choice. This isn't what he wanted, and that much was clear to see. And as one of my oldest friends in this world, there's no way I could betray his trust now. So I headed out with plans to lie to Astrid and say that he was dead.
We shall grab some torture tools, pick his nose with them, and then exit. I don't know why I said what I just said. Please pretend I didn't.
The next section of the quest is rather uneventful, since you just have to go and kill the Gourmand, who is not a combatant whatsoever, so that you can pose as him to kill the Emperor. So I'm going to skip over most of it, and we're going to jump right into the final push of this quest.
Ducklet! Slit his throat with a fishing rod! Oh my goodness!
The way I see it, we've been building up to killing the Emperor this entire time, so this seems like the perfect time to lock in on our Elite Four team. I'm sure there won't be anything else to do afterwards. Throughout prepping for the end of this questline, I did finally get the ability to craft and refine Nordic weapons, which filled out the team a decent bit, so here's our final 6. First up is Ducklet, who's been waiting in the wings, pun intended, for quite a while in this run and was just now finally getting a chance to shine, and it felt wrong to take that away from him. He had been very useful in the Dawnstar Sanctuary and with the assassinations that followed. I was sure he would be a key member of the team. There were also 2 new Nordic weapons added to the team, the first being Poniard, the Nordic dagger, which might seem like a weird call, but I'd gotten high enough up in the sneak tree to get the 15 times sneak bonus with daggers, which when combined with the shrouded gloves I was wearing, gave me a 30 times bonus, which means he could take down almost any enemy as long as I wasn't detected. The other Nordic weapon is Genesect, the Nordic bow. As I've mentioned before, I'm pretty low on ranged weapons, so having an actual bow and not having to rely solely on Salk seemed like a good idea for this. The recently acquired Honedge also joined the team, who had already proven to be a pretty reliable damage dealer, and I needed a solid one-handed weapon for close quarters. Then, of course, I had to bring Salk with me, who had been one of my only saving graces since the untimely deaths earlier, and was about 50% responsible for clearing the Dawnstar Sanctuary. And finally was Crawdaunt, the Elven Battle Axe, who was the only surviving member of my last Elite Four team. You haven't seen a ton of him in this video, and that's mostly because I've been fairly protective of him since he's the only member of the old team left. However, he's been cooped up for long enough and was ready to bring the fight to whatever awaited. These 6 weapons will serve as the only ones I'm allowed to use for the remainder of the questline. Should I lose all of them, that's it, game over, the run is done permanently. So, here goes nothing. Now, obviously I was not allowed to poison the Emperor's soup, since that would not be a weapon. So that honor went to Ducklet.
And we're out! Nothing fancy. I didn't kill him, Ducklet killed him, but I will still stand by Ducklet's decision.
I can't believe this. Astrid set me up. This quest was supposed to be over now, but apparently I gotta go back to the sanctuary to save my friends and give her a piece of my mind. Naturally, I valiantly fought my way through the entire sanctuary without any close calls whatsoever, and certainly not ever getting very, very close to losing a friend.
Actually, Nazir, you can do that. I gotta go hug sweet mother. Do I have to get out of combat first? Oh, apparently I do. That's not good. Oh gosh, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. I thought you could just run straight to her. This bad for me. Nazir, I'm gonna hope you can kind of hold down the fort there. That closed in behind me. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I'm dead. I'm not dead. I just have to stay out of the fire and away from the guy. If he comes down here, I have to hit him with Ducklet. I can wait. Oh, I got my health back. I don't know why it let me wait just there, but I'm so happy.
Now, when all was said and done, in her grief, Astrid asked me to put her out of her misery using the Blade of Woe. However, as I've already locked in on my final team, this is the only optional objective I cannot complete. And besides, Ducklet's been waiting for this opportunity.
Oh, man!
Naturally, all that was left to do was to kill the real Emperor, so after talking to Amon Motier one last time, I was headed off to do so. And obviously this went completely smoothly, with no issues whatsoever.
This guy's using a bow? No, he's not. He's using fire? Come on, come on, I'm mashing it, I'm mashing it, I'm mashing! It won't let me shout. It won't let me shout. My shout's bugged out. We're gonna lose Crawdaunt. We're gonna lose. Okay, I got a shout off. Where's the door to get out of here? Man, shouts get so freaking bugged in this game. I should not have taken that much damage there. My shout bugging out screwed me. I'm out of combat now. Wait, I'm out of combat now. My rules state that I can use potions now. And this is literally what they're for at this point, so. Heck yes. Let's go.
You know, if nothing else, in my own way, it does feel like I finally rose above and beat the shout glitch from earlier, which really, when you think about it, was the final boss of this run.
Ooh, I thought that was for me for a second and got very scared. Probably should not have picked a fight with this guy, but it feels only right that I do. Oh shoot, I closed the door, which was an interact, and I forgot about that. Got him! I thought that was for me again. Oh my gosh, okay.
After finally battling my way to the Emperor's quarters, it seemed only fitting that the one to slit his throat should be Ducklet. I wasn't exactly sure how a fishing rod was supposed to do that, but I trusted that he would find a way.
Ducklet gets the final kill!
And that's where this video should technically end, although the Emperor did request that I went and kill Amon Motier, which does count as an optional objective, which means naturally, of course I was going to do that. Since Ducklet had already gotten the glory of killing the Emperor, I decided to let Pawniard have this one, since he really hadn't gotten to see a whole lot of action. And it was about as unceremonious as a death could be. And that's how me and my band of misfits managed to clear the entire Dark Brotherhood questline while only losing 12 of our best friends. The plan is to continue this run forward for as long as I can, eventually clearing all the other faction questlines and even the DLC if I can make it that far, so stay tuned for those. Thank you so much for making it to the end of the video, and a huge shout out and thank you to all of my channel members listed here on the screen beside me. Your support really means the world. Oh, and let me know what faction questline you'd like to see me take on next in the comments. But as always, until next time, I'm Magoo, peace and out. Later.